All right, for my last sample problem, you need to perform a calculation using your calculator. So we're going to perform this calculation. I want you to actually enter this into the calculator that you will be using in class. I would highly recommend that you use the same calculator anytime in class that you're doing these calculations, and you get used to where the buttons are. If you're using different calculators all the time, or if you're using your phone sometime and your regular calculator other times, it's going to get a little bit confusing for you. If you're using the same device all the time, then it's really consistent and it's going to be really easy for you to do. So let's take a look at this one. So we have 9.12 times 10 to the 14th power plus 7.6 times 10 to the 13th power. When I enter this into my calculator, I need to make sure that my numbers that are in scientific notation are in parentheses so that my calculator does the correct order of operations. So I'm going to start by putting into my calculator, I'm going to put parentheses, and you can do this a couple of different ways. I'm just going to show you the way that I typically use on my calculator because that's what's easiest for my device. If you have a different way that you like to use for your calculator, that's totally fine, but test it to make sure that it works and you get the same answer as me. So I have 9.12, so I entered my parentheses, 9.12, and then I like to type in times 10 caret, and then 14. Then I close my parentheses, plus, and then again in parentheses, 7.6 times 10 caret, 13, and close the parentheses. Ultimately, when I calculate this out, you should get an answer of 9.88 times 10 to the 14th power. So another way you could do this, you could have put your scientific notation numbers using that little E button. So you have the 9.12 and it would probably look like this, or possibly even a lowercase e, 14. And because this is an exponent answer in your calculator, you need to be careful because it might give you a number that looks like 9.88, and then you see this little e and then 14. What this little e means is it means times 10 exponent. That's what you should write when you write answers in this class. I should not see this little e written on your paper, okay? Also, keep in mind that sometimes our answers are really long. In this case, it was pretty short, but we might have something like 9.8874200163. And then E14. Make sure you guys look all the way to the right because sometimes that exponent can be kind of hidden on your calculator. And the difference between 9.88 and 9.88 times 10 to the 14th power is a big one. So make sure you guys are paying attention to that. We'll do some more practice in class when I see you guys next. And this is going to be popping up all throughout this unit. It's not going away. So if you need help, if you're not sure how to use your calculator, if you're stuck or confused, please ask for help and I can help you guys out.